We're finding exact trig values graphically in forms of radians. So we are given the following unit circle. We are asked to rotate the green dot to the appropriate angle and then find the exact value of the function. Okay, so the first one here looks like we're at sine of 0. So let me go ahead and use my crutch, or what I remember. Tangent is equal to sine over cosine, which is equal to y over x. All right, so this is the thing I have memorized to help me kind of keep track of everything. So sine is the y values, cosine is the x values. So I have a y value of 0. All right. So I got two of them here. I got this one and this one. Let's see. Let's go ahead and try this one first. Let's see how we did. So if the sine is 0, x is 1. Find the exact sine of 0. Well, here, I'm not sure how they're doing it. We can kind of check. This is what I have memorized for sine. So this is how I would do it. So sine starts at 0. So sine of 0 tells me that it is 0. So at sine of 0, it is 0. Okay. So, yep, I just got 0 as my answer. Let's see how they do it. All right. So sine of 0 is right there. Yep. And what's the value? Sine is the y coordinate. So, yep. Final answer, sine of 0 is 0. Yes. So positive in quadrants 1 and 2. I think we're okay. And let's check out the next one. All right. Tangent of pi over 2. All right. So, okay, I think I'm starting to figure out what they want here. So sine over cosine, y over x, all of these is what tangent is equal to. All right. So on this one, pi over 2 is this right here, right? So this is 0 to pi. This is pi over 2. This is pi. This is 3 pi over 2. All right, and then we hit our 2 pi. All right, so this one right here, what would be the value here using this one? So I would use the y over x idea, the y over x. So what's our y value? Our y value is 1. What's our x value? Our x value is 0. 0 for the x, 1 for the y. So this is undefined. All right, so this is the way they're having you use. I like thinking about the actual graph of it. So this is what I have memorized for the actual graph. So tangent does this kind of action. All right, so right here, this is at pi over 2. This is an asymptote I tried to draw. So there is no value at pi over 2. It is undefined. Okay, so both ways I think are helpful. Yep. Y over x. Yep. 1 over, yep. So everything's the same there. Next one, see if it's any different. Cosine of pi over 3. All right. So let's see. Well, this is pi over 2. This is 0. So pi over 3 would be right here, 1/3 of the way. Wait, that would be 60. There's my, yeah, that's 30 degrees right there. Wait, pi over 3. What's pi over 3? Times pi over 180. So, oh, that's the 60 degrees. Yes, that's what I was thinking. So I was almost off. There's 45. There's the 60. So this is 60 degrees right here. All right. So 60 degrees, this is our reference angle style problem. So we would look at it as a special right. This is 60. This is 30. This is 90. And this is 1, 2, radical 3. And we're looking at 60 degrees, cosine of 60, cosine, ca, adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent is 1 over hypotenuse 2. So I got 1 over 2. Adjacent over hypotenuse. 1 over 2. So you draw the reference angle and then compare it in this case to the special right triangle. Yep. Next one, 7 pi over 6. Okay, that's, let's see, how would I do this one? Cosine, well, we need that reference angle again. So this is pi, and this is 3 pi over 2. So I would multiply top and bottom by 3 on this one. I'd multiply top and bottom by 6 on this one. So this is equal to 6 pi over 6. This one is equal to 9 pi over 6. All right. So 7 pi over 6 is just 1 notch farther. So we have to have that common denominator, 1 notch farther than pi. So right there. All right. So pi over 6. So this is like a pi over 6 right here. Because it's 1 pi over 6 farther than pi. All right, so pi over 6, I got a feeling it's 30 degrees, times pi over 180. We have to convert. So 6 goes into 180 and the pi's cancel. Yes, 30 degrees. So this is a 30 degree. We would do our 30 degree triangle. And then be careful, we're negative over here. So we got to be careful about quadrants. This is quadrant 3. Right? So in quadrant 3, both x and y are negative. So let me just go ahead and finish it. I've gotten this far. So now we're looking at the 30. And this is 1, 2, radical 3. And so adjacent over hypotenuse. So this is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. And our adjacent side is radical 3 to our angle. Our hypotenuse is 2. So I got radical 3 over 2. And then sine over cosine is our tangent, which is equal to y over x. Why I did this is so that x is the cosine. So we're talking about cosine. We're in the third quadrant. So this is going to be negative cosine, negative x in the third quadrant. So this is negative x, okay, as an output, third quadrant. So all of this, what was the answer? Radical 3 over 2, negative radical 3 divided by 2. All right, so you have to be very careful about these and structuring them. Do your reference angle and consider your quadrants. Okay. Cosine 5 pi over 6, that's going to be the same. We use our reference angle. It's going to be around here in quadrant 2 somewhere.